number of unprovoked attacks on Asian Americans have raised some concerns about anti-Asian bias related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Disturbing videos, random attacks on Asian Americans in the Bay Area have sparked outrage. Now, yesterday, a 28-year-old man was arrested in a series of random attacks, including shoving a 91-year-old man onto the sidewalk, and you can see it right there. There have been at least 20 incidents reported in recent weeks in Oakland's Chinatown. And joining us now to talk about these hate crimes and how we're affected here in San Diego County is Deputy District Attorney Leonard Trinh. Leonard, let's get right to it. Let's start with the basics. What would you consider a hate crime for people out there who don't understand?
So in California, a hate crime is a crime that's motivated by certain characteristics belonging to the victim. That characteristic can be race, ethnicity, nationality, sexual orientation, religion, gender or gender identity, or disability. And that disability can be either a physical or a mental disability.
You know, since the start of the pandemic, we've heard a lot about a number of hate crimes that have taken place since the start of it. Do you have a number for here in San Diego County?
Yeah, in 2018 and 2019, we didn't have any anti-Asian hate crimes that were submitted to our office for review. But since the start of the pandemic, we've had 3 anti-Asian hate crimes that were referred to our office, and in all 3 of them, we have filed cases. Generally statewide, there aren't that many that are anti-Asian. There have been around 40 per year out of the 1,000 or so that are reported statewide. And so we expect when the final numbers for 2020 get reported by the DOJ, that number to be significantly higher.
You know, I can tell you, just as being a Southeast Asian woman myself, and you, of course, as well, you're Southeast Asian descent as well. You know, I've actually been called a number of names that I have not heard since I was probably in junior high school. How do you know when it's a hate crime, and how can people report them?
So the First Amendment does protect a lot of speech. And so if we're just purely talking about speech, so the use of slurs, anti-Asian slurs or homophobic slurs or whatever it is, that alone usually isn't enough for it to qualify as a hate crime. There has to be some underlying threat to violence and the ability to carry out the threat to make that speech an actual crime. A lot of the cases that we see, there are assaults or batteries or damage to property. Those are easy. So if there's ever any of those incidents where slurs are used in conjunction, those are the easy hate crimes to prove. The ones that are a little bit trickier when it's just speech. So if someone threatens to cause you physical harm, that moves out of the First Amendment free speech protections and makes it a potentially prosecutable offense. As far as where to report, if there's an ongoing threat to your personal safety or someone needs medical attention, we encourage you to call 911. If it's a non-emergency situation, you can always contact your local law enforcement agency. Just last year, we started in our office a couple different reporting tools. If you want to report directly to us, you can go to our website, sandiegoda.com. We also have an email address that's specifically dedicated to receiving hate crimes tips, and that's at hatecrimes@sdcda.org. And we also have a phone hotline as well if you prefer phoning us. That phone number is 619-515-8805.
All right, it's important, obviously. Deputy DA Leonard Trinh, thank you so much for your good work always, and of course your time. We appreciate it today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, and as Leonard said, if you need to report a hate crime, contact the San Diego District Attorney's Hate Crimes Unit. There is an email address and a hotline number as well. This information will be posted to our website, fox5sandiego.com.